Hi. Here in session 11, we will delve deeper into the first of my 4 simplified tenets of critical theory. Science is oppressive. As you know, when I first encountered this tenet in my readings on critical theory, I was surprised. Rational thought and true science, by their nature, should not be agenda-driven. For the past 2 centuries, science and scientists have been at the forefront of the significant changes, both positive and negative, that are affecting human existence. And science and scientists and the scientific method of question, research, hypothesis, experiment, analysis, and public sharing of conclusions for peer review are proven strong enough to prevent science from being agenda-driven. However, Pew Research indicates a significant decline in public trust in science and scientists over the past decade, particularly since the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020. Certainly, the pandemic, our government response, vaccinations, masks, lockdowns, and other traumas of that harrowing period have had a large impact on many people's trust of science and scientists, but I don't think they are entirely explanatory. Our social and political, small p, movement to the critical theory view of science and scientists probably has higher order causes. Now, based on personal observation, I would propose 4 higher order factors that contribute to the acceptance of the tenet that science is oppressive. First, existence appears nonlinear. Second, we habitually conflate science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, specifically statistics. Third, too much science is done for profit. And fourth, too much policy and decision-making responsibility is apparently in the hands of scientists. I want to talk about each of these in more detail over this and the next few sessions. Let's start with the first, that existence appears nonlinear. So I applied the hypothesis that existence appears nonlinear in a postgraduate Ethics for Engineering Managers course I taught. And to reinforce this concept, I assigned my students a non-graded field exercise. I told them to take a walk in a nearby forest for about an hour. While walking, they were to keep a mental list of all the factors that they observed that were needed to support the ecosystem of the forest they were walking in. Then, with that list in hand, they were tasked to identify all the relationships between those factors and with unlisted factors that must be in place for those original factors to be vibrant. They were finally to consider and identify which of all those supporting factors were entirely within the boundaries of the forest they were observing, and which, like rain or sunshine, crossed boundaries and had dependencies outside the forest. I think you get the point. Engaging in this exercise quickly revealed that modeling a forest is a Herculean task. While each of the factors might behave entirely linearly, the total forest model has so many factors that it appears nonlinear. Life, existence, is like that. Existence beyond the simplest linear situation has too many factors and routinely defies simple modeling. As a result, beyond the simplest situations, we frequently encounter surprises, or need to make change, or need to deal with unpleasant, unintended consequences. When scientists, or policy makers referencing science present information with certainty, these surprises, course changes, or unintended consequences contribute to our distrust of science, scientists, and the scientific method. Wrapping up for today, the decline in public trust in science and scientists, exacerbated by the COVID-19 pandemic, reflects a broader shift in our perception of science as an oppressive force. The nonlinear nature of existence, together with the conflation of science with technology, engineering, and statistics, along with profit motives, and where policies are being made, may help us better understand the complexities and challenges that contribute to our growing distrust of science. As we move forward, it is crucial to critically evaluate these factors and their impact on our acceptance of science and scientists. More to follow in session 12.